next one, we have the football team won 5 games and lost 8. Find the ratio. Okay, so again, for ratios, like with division problems, you want to go ahead and put it in fraction form first, and then in colon form. So how would we?
5 over 8.
Right. So it helps to write it as, start off with games won over lost, because when you get into solving ratios, this will help you out. So we won 5 games, lost 8. So therefore, in ratio, in colon form, this would be 5.
In the book, in number 9, where it says a baseball player had 3 errors and 42 fielding attempts.
Where's number what? Number 9?
On page 337.
Yeah.
But then it says, what is the ratio of the number of times the player did not make an error to the total number of attempts?
Oh, okay. So let's say, yeah, what you would do here, in this case, is for number 9, a baseball player has, let's say for 9, let's say we'll call this number 9 modified. Baseball player has 3 errors and 42 field attempts. What is the ratio of the number of times the player did not make an error? So what you have is, let's say instead of 3 to 42, let's say it was 2 errors to, let's say, 30 attempts. Okay, so in this case, our ratio would be errors, right, over attempts. But this is the ratio for errors to attempts. What we want is not. We want the ratio of not making error. So first thing we do is we simplify. Okay, we put it 2 over 30, right? And we simplify that, right? Because 2 into 30, 2 into 30, 15, right? 2 goes itself once. So this is 1 over 15. That was errors, right? That was the ratio of errors to attempts. But we don't want ratio of errors to attempts. We want the ratio that you did not. So what you do is you have to subtract it from 1. Not errors.
This will be on the homework?
Yeah. Yeah, 9's on the homework. So this would be 1 over 15, right? So 1, you need a common denominator, right? So we would change 1 to what fraction to make it come? Well, 1,
15.
our denominator is 15, right? So it has to be 15 over 15, right? Because 15 over 15 is 1. So this would be 15 over 15 minus 1 over 15, and so we get 14 over 15. Okay? And so that's the ratio. So that we could say, and now the book leaves it in fraction form, but again, I recommend that you go ahead and write it as 14 colon 15. Okay? Because with can, no, that's fine, you leave it this way.
Okay.
The reason why I tell you to start off here is because when you go to solve problems, this will help in a couple of more places through the lesson. You'll see that this will help you out, that first step.
So right there, it doesn't need to be simplified anymore? After the 14?
Well, good question. If you can simplify, yes, then you need to simplify. But can we simplify here? We can't, right? And, you know, let's say you're not sure. Well, you can always put it into, you know, factors, right? 14 breaks down into 2 times 7. 15 breaks down into 3 times 5. Nope, we can't simplify, right? So that means we just leave it as 14 over 15. All right. Okay. Let's say that we have we want to write as a rate in simplest form. Okay, so if we have, for example, let's say we have 12 pets for 4 families. Okay, this would be what over what?
12 over 4.
Yeah, it'd be pets, right? Over families. Now, for a rate, you have to have the units in here. So you have to write 12 pets over 4 families. Because you're looking for, you want to write it as a rate. Kind of like miles per hour. Like if you want to, well, let's finish this one, then I'll mention about that one, the next one. So we want to simplify this, right? With rate, though, this 4 would go into 12 3 times, 4 goes into itself once. Because we're talking about a rate here, this would be 3 pets per 1 family. Okay, so you still have, or you could also write it as 3 pets per family. Okay, it's kind of like miles per hour. Like if you're going in 20, let's say in